into strategies that require sudden burst. So if you're looking at God Strength into Stormhammer with the potential of a Death Ward,
super dominant. Aoi is gonna realize he's seen because the creeps are attacking him, as is Slicks, who Astral imprisons him. I don't think there's enough damage for a kill, but he suddenly tells Aoi to get out of town.
Yeah, if that Sentry Ward happened to be a bit farther forward, there probably would have been...
The Sunstrike and MGW will be our first blood in the bottom lane. There's actually some really nice coconuts set up here because of that creep being so close to Slicks. And the wraparound, here it comes, the coconuts come out, and there's the bounce, and Slick's gonna walk right into the Sunstrike, has the Astral imprisonment for himself, but even though just the Maledict when he comes out might be enough, and suddenly these auto attacks from Resolution, there he goes.
Really great, the fact that
Yeah, and also because of that, they have, when they don't know where Aoi is, they were just sticking the Dazzle behind the OD, a little bit worried. Do they have dust or anything? No, they're just gonna harass. Okay, they dropped the Sanity's Eclipse. So I'm a little surprised.
He does need a couple of levels, right? He can't really close the gap usually. Wow.
Okay, and there's gonna be a Death Ward and the Sunstrike. Snake King using that ult to keep himself alive. They're actually gonna get the return kill on Bulba. The Maledict should finish off this Ursa, but amazing that they got something. And actually, maybe it won't. Way2 has a shallow grave for Snake King, and he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
On a bounty hunter, 12 minutes in, that's good. If you can get it earlier, that's fantastic. But they're gonna sneak this Roshan. The creep will find out way too late. Ursa's got it. And there they go.
We're starting to and then push the towers with their Ursa. Right.
I am still really worried. Okay, we have a Ravage. Okay, but goodbye, Bulba. They solo Ravage him, but they get the kill. And again, that is a big... I did want to say though, obviously the Ravage is down. DC have an opportunity to either... Okay, it looks like we may just see Aoi go down again. There is the dust. There are going to be the auto attacks. And Fulmer is here with the ult. Way2 is going to be the target. Sunstrike has picked him off, and Slick still being hit by that Sanity's Eclipse is thrown up, but he's going to fall. There is backup incoming, but the Coconuts managed to hit Snake King, and they have lost already a number of them. Snake King pushed backwards by that deafening blast, and Mario is just dead from the burn of the meteor. All of a sudden... on him, but other than that, both sides out of woods for another 10 seconds or so, and then they're only going to have one up. That's a really big deal. Yawar taking a lot of damage. There is no escape from Snake King. He throws out the Stormhammer, but the damage is already done. They even swap him back. Finish him off. So, nice man. Actually have a smoke at the ready to blow, because I think that they're worried about this Roshan, but it's going to be way too late, and the smoke has been thrown, but it's already done.
Yeah, power friendship needed.
War taking stacks. His team's calls to invade their jungle and take their stacks. They've been doing a really good job. And speaking of good jobs, Mario, oh no, caught in the Chronosphere, blown up by that Sunstrike, and now Slicks. He's going to take quite a bit of damage. I don't think he'll fall here. He's actually, as I spoke too soon, you are blinked in, helps out with some of that damage. Shallow Grave does come out. Snake King trying to rip through their backline, not even able to get 1437. The full staff's coming out, saving his life, and now Snake King looking for something, but you are full mana. Could just Stormhammer him up, and MJW, your Ravage scares no one when there's no follow-up damage.
They will kind of back out of the fight. That ends up working out really well for DC.
Oh, Snake King is dead.
Now it really works out for DC. I have no idea what Snake King was doing going
under attack.
DC, this new DC is looking very, very good. I'm incredibly impressed. There's gonna be a blink forward, the Stormhammer out onto MGW. Sunstrike gonna be off the mark, and now he does still have that Aegis, so even if he falls here, he can respawn and pop that God String. Meatball is dropped, gonna kind of zone the folks. Aoi throwing out shurikens and tracks. Let's see if they can do anything about the respawn. Gerard, he's taking a lot of damage. They Ravage just for him. They're not gonna hit anybody else though. And though they get Yawar, it does mean that this next engagement, Resolution could blow them up or just leave. There's going to be a swap onto 1437, so he will not live to see another day. But Ravage on cooldown. Follow, but he wasn't hit by the Maledict, but the rest of DC is posturing. Obviously, other than Resolution, who can bots in at any time. It doesn't matter. Yawar has decided to go on Slicks, manages to get the Astral Imprisonment out. Svenge is ready with a swap, but Slicks, he's gonna take the ult. No, the Sunstrike. The Chronosphere as well. Is there any stopping DC at this point? There's going to be a jump forward, your resolution going for it. Instead, it's way too on the back lines. It's going to be taking a lot of damage. MGW is just trying to reduce their damage when he can. And Snaking being kited around. Here comes the meatball. He gets shallow grave, but it is just too much damage coming out. The deafening wall is going to push him off the mark. And this may just be GG. Way too, the only one, or sorry, MGW, the only one to survive. And for how long as he goes down to the cold snap?
He can't even get an anchor smash off. Poor guy. Short respawn.
Power of track and the bounty hunter, he wasn't off to a good start, but again, we've seen the superior teamwork of DC. Even when a couple of their teammates had bad starts, they make up for it.
Yeah, and once again, it comes out to really just making sure that they're rotating very frequently, that they are getting the maneuverability items that they need.
We're gonna have a swap onto 1437. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Ghost Scepter gonna save the day. Cooldown on Frozen, and this also Sunstrike and the Meatball gonna be taking a lot of damage. He did get off the Enrage. They'll finally kill off 1437, but who else will they catch? Noir pops that God Strength. He's ready to go. That's my mistake. I thought maybe he was building up the Octarine, but he already has the Ag. Snaking now going to be in a lot of trouble. Where's the Death Ward? They could use it to blow off. Sunstrike off the mark, but Bulma catches him in that ult. There's the spot. Mario's going to be taking it and Snaking, even with the BKB and the heal up. He has to run away. There's nothing he can do. He can't stand and fight. He may still die. Noir is on the chase, has a blink up in 1 second, gets it knocked on cooldown, and instead just going to use that God Strength on those towers. There is a casual gust, but with no Ravage, I don't see anything Power Friendship can do. Way 2 gets Astral in prison to save his life, but this means Snaking tanking that Death Ward and Sunstrike. Gonna just finish him off. The Rax is going down quickly. Show them all. We'll see. They're getting out of the pit on Power of Friendship, wanting to make sure only one person. Max gets put up instead. Being bashed away by Noir. He has to pop his BKB. Mario now in a horrible spot. One more auto attack will kill him off. He pops his one, but he is going down, and they are not able to do too much. They have lost Snaking in the Roast Pit too, and they call it.
Yeah, without that Aegis Cheese, there's absolutely nothing they can do.
And again, wow, Noir. Okay, deny the Aegis. Get that stat in there. Yeah, with that, another quick one coming out. This one, not as quick, but DC were dominant for about after the 10-minute mark onwards.
I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked this in the last week or two, but I'm pretty sure DC's average game time is like 33, 35 minutes, something like that. They've been just blistering through a lot of these Weplay games, especially.
Yeah, I mean, it's best of ones, maybe